Hi there guys, it's Alex here with the Combo, and I'm here at the Samsung Premiere event in central London, taking a look at a whole slew of new Samsung phones, including this device on the right here, the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini, which has just been unveiled for hands-on. In my left hand here, you'll notice I have the Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini, last year's Mini equivalent. So we're just going to have a look at some of the differences between them in terms of specs and hardware and design, of course. So first and foremost, of course, you can see that the S3 Mini is slightly smaller, and also it's a lot more curved, naturally taking design inspirations. Oh, sorry about the bass here, that's will.i.am heading onto stage. Naturally, with all of this curved aspect, there's a lot more kind of an organic look and feel to last year's design, compared to the more squared look of the S4 Mini and the S4 subsequently. The display on the front of the S3 Mini is a 4-inch WVGA Super AMOLED screen, whilst this is the first Mini device to tow an HD resolution display. It's a 4.3-inch QHD Super AMOLED screen, so everything looks and feels really sharp and punchy, and it's very pretty to look at. It's not quite the Full HD 5-inch prowess of the top dog, the Galaxy S4, but naturally it's still pretty good, as you can see. Also, viewing angles for an AMOLED are surprisingly nice. Hopping back to the design for a second, much like I mentioned the ARC design on the S3 Mini, the S4 goes for this straight-laced look, this very squared side here, with the power lock key and the volume rocker on the opposing side, just as you see with the S4. Although the hardware buttons are in the same place, you can see how the design changes have seriously affected how the overall look and aesthetic of the device come across. If I flip it over onto the back, we also on the hardware side have an 8-megapixel camera with a single LED flash, so this is also a lot more of a promising imaging beast compared to the 5-megapixel autofocus camera on the S3 Mini. With regards to user experience, if I zoom through here, you get a really rapid UI. It's really nice and smooth. That's a 1 GHz dual-core processor with a gigabyte of RAM working under the S3 Mini too. But performance also has taken a bump up in the S4 Mini with a 1.7 GHz dual-core processor and a 1.5 gigabytes of RAM for the 3G version, or 2 gigabytes of RAM. Excuse me. 2 gigabytes of RAM if you are lucky enough to pick up the LTE version. This is also the first Mini device due to LTE. The S3 Mini only ever came in the 3G variant. Beyond that, the last thing to look at is the user experience, and you can immediately see the widgets are a little bit different. The S4 Mini is taking the same version of TouchWiz and HUX that we saw on the S4 itself. Much like the S3 Mini, is still using last year's TouchWiz and HUX with this larger clock and these not as fine fonts. And that's partly down to the low resolution screen that it looks alright. I think if it tried to use the newer version of TouchWiz, it wouldn't look great on that low resolution display. Also, we're running Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean on the left here. So you still get all of the same like Jelly Bean goodness, but the S4 Mini takes it that one step higher again with Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. All the new S4 devices are running 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. So that's a really quick overview of the differences between the S3 Mini and the S4 Mini here at Samsung Premiere. I've been Alex. If you've got any questions about either of these devices, drop us a line down below. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you want to see more, just hit the subscribe button and head to recombi.com for anything else. Thanks a lot.